The left field line, will it stay fair? It will not. Just slicing foul at the very last moment. So close to extra bases. Another one sent foul. Stroman's ready, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. Hit out towards second. Refsnyder has it. And that one started to take off on him a bit, but Teixeira is able to climb the ladder and pull it down for the first out. Digging in, Stephen Piscotty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Matt Adams gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. In there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Kevin Pillar comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the White Sox, center fielder.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Pence sprinting after it, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on. He's not going to be afraid to work inside. And that'll be something they'll need to think about.
To short, hit hard. Fielded cleanly. And a high throw to Pujols, but he's able to hang on for the first out. Standing in, Adam Duvall, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. That evens it up, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols is over now, and he's got it for out number 2. Brian McCann gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Albert Pujols makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Number 28 will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Has to be thinking strikeout here. In the dirt, but it's swung on for the third strike. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Batting 7.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Hunter Pence. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Maybe you worry about this guy getting a little too slider happy. That's 3 in a row now, so you're giving that guy at the plate a pretty good look at it.
On to Teixeira, and it's in time for the double play. The side is... Jose Bautista will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
Bautista.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Wainwright's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting 5th.
Jose Abreu is ready for his first AB here in this one. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
Peterson has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Mike Napoli gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Mark Teixeira set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yadier Molina is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Looped over toward first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And that'll bring in the third baseman, Johnny Peralta. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 13.
Joe Pennick will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Number 12 steps into the box. Wainwright gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
Number 12.
Hit hard back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Rob Refsnyder stands in.
Batting 9th. Second baseman.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But the runner's back easily. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence on the run. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Kevin Pillar will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it. And we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
And this one is past him, and that could be a run. It is. Bases are empty, one man out. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike one. Hit hard to short. Scooped up. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Adam Duvall is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 3:30 sign near the bullpen. Stepping up to the plate, Brian McCann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Piscotty has it in his tracks. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning, Stephen Piscotty. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet. So this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Stroman gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Matt Adams is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
You talk about tying a guy up. My goodness.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Shot toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. At the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And he's safe.
Now batting, number 28.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Now batting, center fielder
Jock Peterson comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. Hard hit to first. And a sliding try, but it's through. A base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
right fielder Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Yeah, you know, when a pitcher gets into a little bit of a jam out there, you can bet he's going with his best stuff. so we may see a heavy dose of that slider right now.
Bautista is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Now the relay home, and he will beat the throw to McCann, safe at home plate. Yadier Molina gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side. Leading off the inning, Jose Bautista, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Moving over is Pence, and he's got it 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat. Squared that one up just a little late. The 0-1 delivery. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Molina reaches out for the tag, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Mike Napoli. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball. Maybe.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Johnny Peralta heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Stroman steps into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. This is line to left, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Joe Panik will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Shot towards second. The tag, and he is out on to first to complete the double play. Stephen Piscotty ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Number 12 steps in now. Into the windup and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pence has a beat on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Rob Refsnyder is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a fly out. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 innings? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Matt Adams will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Turned on down the line. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Albert Pujols steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Stroman looks in. Here's the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Now batting,
Number 28 steps into the box. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Ground ball left side. Reined in. To second for 1. Back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get to 1. Jock Peterson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 tough sliders there back-to-back, and he couldn't get him to bite on either. Now he might have to change tack here, down 2-0.
Hit hard up the middle. He's got it. A step on second for the force, and that'll do it. Kevin Pillar gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Adam Duvall will stride in, popped out and singled in his 2 trips. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Brian McCann will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Austin Jackson will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 10, Austin Jackson.
Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Boy, we're well into this ball game now, and he's thrown 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters he's faced. And when you can get ahead, your results are going to turn out well.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to second, fielded by Panik. 1 there, on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. Hunter Pence will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike 1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, 1 away. 1 gone for the Redbirds in the 7th. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
You know, guys, you watch the way he's pitched all night, and you'd be surprised to understand that he's thrown a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters he's faced, and he's still pitching such a good game.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses, 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
For the Cardinals, third baseman Johnny Peralta.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is... Leading off the inning, Jose Bautista, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Into the seats, 0-1.
You know, when I see Jose Bautista at the plate, with that high leg kick and plate coverage, I kind of feel sorry for the pitcher. I mean, this guy's the man up there.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Yeah, not only does Bautista hit for power, he's very disciplined up there at the plate. He's really a tough out.
He's not going to go out of his zone very often. In 2015, he walked more than he struck out. And that's something that you just don't often see from a big home run guy.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Peterson. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one away, and that will bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger, Jose Abreu. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's now thrown a first pitch strike to about 80% of the batters he's faced, and that is just pounding the strike zone. He's pitching so well, and this game's getting late.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Panic's got it. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away. Mike Napoli will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Oh, and he misses it. And he'll round it and try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. So striding in, Mark Teixeira, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. Number 12 gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Trevor Rosenthal will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. And now it looks like we'll have a pinch hitter here as Melky Cabrera has grabbed it. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Trying to hold the lead. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
And even though that runs the count full,
looking at a fastball to end the inning. Joe Panik will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He pulls this one into right, and there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th. Stephen Piscotty comes to the plate here, and we'll see how they play it with that leadoff man on base. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. Cabrera on the move. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. To short. Napoli's there. There's one. Back to Teixeira, and it's not in time as they just get to 1. Matt Adams strides in, grounded out his last time through. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. And Morneau stays with it for route number 2. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Tap foul at home plate. Stroman comes set. Here it is on 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Hit down the third base line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Number 28 steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Nate Jones will trot in from the bullpen.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Rob Refsnyder will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Number 13.
Kevin Pillar will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. 1 out, nobody on. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Pence waits on it. 2 down. Justin Morneau will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Your attention, please.
So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. And he lays off there, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. That misses, 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1. Swing and a line drive, but this is foul near the seats. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. A little bouncer. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jock Peterson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Drilled right back up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Push to the right side. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Yadier Molina will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, not nearly in time, and it's a double steal. Couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And it's quickly 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be a foul ball as the first baseman makes a Herculean effort to make the stop. Easy there, Cha-Cha. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
And there's ball 4, so the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pilar. He makes the catch, a great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Joe Pennant steps in, got a base hit in his last at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is blistered into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tag there by McCann. They got him at the plate. Stephen Piscotty struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Striding in to start the 9th, Brian McCann, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Number 26 will come in and pitch now.
Number 26.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And he's retired here, 1 away. Jose Bautista will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy. They've made him have to swing the bat.
Misses, ball 2.
I think I might have seen a flinch there behind the plate, but he wouldn't ring him up.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Just hung in there on that one. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Jose Abreu will step in. A ground out victim his last time. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Well, you credit Adam Wainwright with the victory, barring any late turnaround here. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Mike Napoli makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Swing and a miss as he can't connect there, and now the Chi Sox are down to their final strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. And, guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Albert Pujols. Strike opposed, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base.